Hello everyone, happy you could be here. Let's dive in. Sit at My Grave, Season 3, Ego's Death, Chapter 10. Arden eventually found himself standing against the wall, a good view of where the others were enjoying the party, just far enough away to not engage in it. Hadn't been there for very long, but he was already starting to regret it. No one seemed happy he was there. No one had even welcomed him in. Everyone else seemed to migrate to their groups, while Arden just began feeling uncomfortable. Nowhere looked like a good place for him to jump in and talk with anyone. As Arden began taking out a book from his backpack, turning his gaze down, he heard a familiar voice call out. From the backyard, a group walked into the house, still laughing at one another. Among that group was Gallon. He spotted Arden huddled up alone and spoke up. "Hey, Arden!" Gallon called from across the room. He waved at him, a big grin spreading across his face. Arden did a double take and slowly put up his hand, giving a slight wave back. Why is Adler here? Who invited that guy? Other students muttered around Gallon. Carmela's not gonna like this. Another giggled. Come on, guys. Arden's a real nice guy. Just get to know him, Gallon whispered. Nice is one way to put it, another said, rolling their eyes. Gallon gave them a nervous smile before jogging over to Arden, while the others walked off to the couch, sitting around with the rest of the group. Hey Arden, glad you could make it, Gallon said, grabbing Arden's shoulder, smiling at him. Yeah, party's not all that great though, Arden muttered. Well, maybe we'll have more fun over there. I think we're about to play some more games, Gallon explained. What type of games? Arden questioned with apprehension. I'm not sure yet. We can stop playing if you don't like it, Gallon promised. Arden glanced from Gallon to the other kids and finally gave in. Okay, he said. Great, come on, Gallon urged him. He grabbed Arden by his wrist, tugging him along with him. Come on, guys, make a circle. This is more of an oval. With the coffee table. No, not that way. I'm not sitting next to Randy. He smells like spoiled milk. That's probably because I've been drinking it. The conversation seemed to erupt louder as they got closer. Gallon was already grinning and started getting involved helping him move stuff around, while Arden just stood there, awkwardly folding his arms and watching. Hey guys, look, check this out! The other boy yelled, paying the group's attention. He grabbed one of the cups full of juice and began trying to balance it on his forehead, tilting his head back. If you get my dress dirty, I swear, one girl squealed. She rolled out of his way from where she sat on the floor, while others began pretend pushing him. He walked backwards, trying to keep his balance. Ta-da! The boy said, grabbing the drink off. Not one drop spilled. I should be in the circus, he said. Yeah, but not for that, Carmela giggled. Hey! He yelled in defense. Hey, Arden, was it? Why don't you try? The other boy questioned. He handed out his cup while Arden frowned up at him. Eyes began looking at Arden. He was sure he would spill it if he tried. Just the thought of stumbling around like an oaf seemed embarrassing to him. Yeah, come on. That would look ridiculous, someone else piped up. Hey, do you want to do it? Gallon asked, looking at Arden. A little excited himself that he was being included in the games. No, Arden mumbled. Don't be lame, come on. You gotta do it. Cause I'm Xing, and I'm the birthday girl, Carmela said, pointing at herself with a smirk, causing the others to begin jeering him. I'm not being lame, I don't want to do it, cause it looks stupid, Arden snapped back. A few other kids looked a bit surprised, while others began rolling their eyes and whispering to each other. Why don't we start playing the other games? Gallon quickly changed the subject. Okay then, since there's some new kids here, let's get to know each other first. Share some cool facts that we know, one boy suggested. Ugh, that sounds like schoolwork, another girl. I don't have any cool facts, one girl complained. Well, my cool fact is my uncle's a handyman. Every time my mom has a problem and dad's at work, she's always calling him over instead, one kid announced. Well, my fact is, I once found a 4-leaf clover, and the very next day, my little sister was born, Gallon announced, smiling. I think that was just happenstance, Mother Boy rolled his eyes. I think it's really sweet, Carmela spoke up, smiling at Gallon. He smiled back, casting his eyes down a little. Arden, how about you? Why don't you share something? You have a lot of cool facts, You always have your nose in a book, Gal suggested. Arthur muttered. He was eager to share what he learned, and was pretty confident it would be way more interesting than what all these other kids had to say. Arthur straightened up a bit. The kids whispering to each other stopped, and they were all waiting on him to speak. Arthur blushed slightly, but he shook out of his nerves. This is what he was waiting on. Yeah, Arthur, don't leave us hanging, one boy spoke up. We've been waiting to hear about those cool books you always read, another said. Arthur smiled a little. Oh, well, trying to get too scared from it. I was nervous too at first, but all this stuff, I got too absorbed wanting to know more to be scared, Arthur announced, puffing his chest a bit. You must be so brave, the blonde girl from earlier chimed in. It's not just about being brave, it's about enriching your mind, Arthur told them. He smiled again when he heard sounds of interest from the crowd. Okay, these are the latest things I've been reading about. There's a lot of things in history that aren't told in normal books. I've read that back before, the reason they started using coffins and assisting to bury bodies 6 feet deep was part of some type of ritual. It was to keep them from reanimating late at night. I read that they would drag themselves up and start tormenting us living people out of jealousy. Arthur started explaining diligently. He was looking around the crowd, eyeing some people as he continued. Some kids began glancing at each other, a hush over the room now. Others started scooting away from Arthur. But other theories challenged that. And while they agreed burials were part of a ritual from society before us, some said they'd only torture people who wronged them. The rumors got passed around so much that everyone mostly did it as some sort of seal of protection, regardless if they thought they'd wronged the dead or not. Some people were able to get away without any repercussions due to everyone being afraid of getting harmed. Others think the bodies were some type of a sacrifice. Arthur began rambling until he was finally stopped. That's enough, you freak! One girl squealed. It's not even any fun messing with you. You really are just some creep. It would have went on forever, another boy announced, sneering at him. But I thought, Arthur began. Obviously none of us actually wanted to hear that. Your fairy tale book sounds stupid, another guy mocked him. Arthur just sat there dumbfounded. The party went from not that great to fun to this. He wasn't sure what to say or do next.